That's interesting. There was no dream. There was no dream and Nico didn't say anything. Hey party people, welcome back. Everything's crazy already. So we need to figure out what we can do here with all these glitches going on. Can we talk to this guy?
Do not approach the cold adult for their elders.
Yeah, figured. The bridge is broken. I was interested to see how people reacted to the last episode because apparently a lot of people feel like this is too fourth wall breaky now. But I feel like the scores are just everywhere. I feel like this is basically the level that was implied by what was going on in the last run through. I mean, we already knew it was a digital world that in some way existed on my computer. I guess it could have been like a naturally occurring digital world. But the fact that it's a copy of like a different world that presumably was not digital is interesting. The deeper ruins are ahead. Do you know that they are partially flooded? It's starting to feel almost like what was that super depressing TNG episode? Inner Light? Is this like that? This is like a dying civilization trying to reach out to let anyone know what was going on in their world, even if it's not real anymore. The squares are just everywhere. Though, it might be like, so maybe it's not Digimon original season where it was a digital world, but it was also like organic and stuff. Maybe it's Digimon Tamers season where it's a real world that just happened to be created by programs on a computer, but became its own thing. Digimon. Hello, person. 2 children reside near. Oh, can I just go to them? The pathway's blocked by blocks. Wait a minute. I remember something about this. Yeah. Never knew it'd be so easy. Oh, my foot, ow. I like that Nico made their happy nya face. Oh, the door. I knew we'd lose our home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. Well, geez, are you guys okay? Oh, my stars, you're the savior. It's an honor to meet you. Yes. I'd invite you inside, but as you can see, our home is... It's got squares in it. Yes, Alula, thank you. That's getting everywhere now, isn't it? The squares, there are way more than before. Even the gate to refuge is destroyed now. That didn't happen last time. Last time? Nothing. Almost let that slip, Mary. Guess I should introduce myself again. My name is Nico. Nico. Oh gosh, would it not be rude to call you by name? No worries, Calamus. How did you know my name? Not again. The Messiah just knows these things, Calamus. Right? I forgot how freaking cute she is. Yes, of course. Phew. You were saying about the gate? Oh, right. Looks like I can't get into the city through the old gate anymore. Do either of you know another way to get in? I heard that there's some sort of hidden passage around here somewhere. Oh, the passage to the burial grounds? Oh, are we actually gonna go there this time? That's the one. Oh, but I'm not sure if that'll be of any use here. It's been flooded for a long time and there's no boat. Not to mention the burial grounds itself is pretty far from the city. That's okay, I would still like to see it. It's the only lead we have. Alright, in that case, please follow us. Oh snap! Aww, they're home. Oh man, does that mean that we don't get to see the plant girl or anything this run? At least the courtyard is unaffected for now. We usually get to the burial grounds through our friend, but he hasn't been here in forever. Normally this courtyard would be where we meet up. I hope he comes back soon. Yeah, I guess that's the author that said that he left this world through his own means or whatnot, on his own terms. Their little shirts. Man. So yeah, I wonder what exactly happened there, like why he left it. Did he have to leave it in order to contact me? To get me to come? It's a ball. Oh yeah, what about the ram herder? That looks exactly like me! It's a clover. Oh, that's what it was. I didn't even realize it was a clover on the ground in the mines. Does that mean I had to open the strange journal? It's a clover. Who's that cute? Nico, what's wrong? You look like you were about to faint. It's not the first time it's happened. Oh? Earlier, I was in the Barrens and I saw something like this too. It was like a dream, but only for a split second. Sounds like a vision. Like something a prophet would see. I guess. The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it, though. Visual glitch or hallucination. Wait, let me check something. Yeah. Oh, I was right. Huh? When I had the vision back at the Barrens, the book started glowing too. I wanted to see if I could get it to happen again, and... Where did you get that? Oh, I had it with me when I woke up in this world. It looks like one of our friends' books, except it's glowy. That's what the lady said too. Mary, let's see if we can do anything with the journal this room. Alright, can I see a picture? And, yep. Alright, we just need to stand right on the clover. I get it. Pew! Wow! How did that boat get there? Okay, I'm pretty sure it has to do with this journal now. The exact same thing happened back at the Burns. Seriously? The journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. Then I found a page that looked like a drawing of the room we were in, and then a minecart showed up. What? Wow! That sounds freaky. No, it doesn't. Mary must have done something. Still. Oh yeah, it must seem weirder from Nico's perspective because they can't see how the picture perfectly overlaps like that. Hey, we have a boat now! We can go to the burial grounds and visit Mom again! But... Come on, Calamus! Nico and Mary are with us! Well, if Mary made the boat appear, it should be safe. What do you think, Murray? Yeah, we gotta go. Here we go! Yeah, boat trip with the bird babies! Bird boat babies! Bird boat babies! Oh... That's cute. Too cute for me. Ah, it's so cute! That's good. That's good reference for potential fan art. Oh, they're babbies. Wow, wow, wow! Wow, wow! Oh. He's gonna cover in his eyes. Looks like more of a raft from this art. Oh. We made it! Come on, Alula. Let's go pay our respects. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's a gravestone. Lots of the clovers here. So many dead bird people. This is her grave. Oh, it's been years, but it's still hard, you know? Sigh. Alula, wanna help me look for some flowers for Mom later? Yes! Aw, you had a sad smile. It's a gravestone. Mom, you're not gonna believe what happened the day we met the Messiah and... Hi, Nico! Hi. Aw. Are we just supposed to leave them there? Baboos. Yeah, what happened to their dad? I guess their dad's also dead? I don't remember if it said how exactly that happened. Or did he just disappear? Did that have something to do with what happened to the author? Who dis? It's you. You, my name is Nico. Ah. Nice finally meeting you. No, wait. It's a pleasure to be of acquaintance at last, Nico. My name is Cedric. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for you, too. I'm aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier saying that you would be on your way to the city. He did? He sent me a message after his memories were restored. Oh, so that's who Prototype was trying to contact with the signal. He told me to wait in the city, but I thought it'd be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out that was a terrible idea. Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane? What is a plane? The thing behind you. Oh yeah, it's a biplane. Oh, you mean the flying machine? They're called planes in my world. Oh. Oh wait, so is this guy their friend, not the author himself? I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Alula were talking about then? Is this the same flying machine they were talking about? I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alula. I think they're meant to be friends with my father. In previous iterations of the... Your father? He was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually. Your dad invented planes? Flying machine. It's cool either way! Thanks. But to answer your earlier question, I am proficient in operating the machine, but something weird happened to the engine when I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall. You almost crashed? That's terrible! It was not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine problem has to do with the square particle disruptions. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. But I noticed some islands in the Glen are really messed up now. They are. Sigh. I guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He said he was coming with you. Is he still back at the main island? Oh, actually, back at the Barrens, there was a cave-in and then a bunch of squares. He and the robot lady, neither of them made it out. No. He did give me this, though. This disc he pulled from his head. Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back. Really? It's gonna be hard, but yes, you need all three of us for the big door. But first things first, we need to find a way to go to the city. Right, the city gate is kind of kaput now. If this machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I've isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand. Oh, what's wrong with it? The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced. Do you think you'll be able to fix it if Mary and I help you find those things? Maybe. Problem is, the Glen isn't exactly a very high-tech area. I'm not sure if you'll be able to find anything so specialized here. We'll try anyway. We can't really do anything else right now. Alright, so we got a little adventure quest. We don't have... Oh man, I still have like my sponge and my syringe and stuff. I assume I won't be able to use those. So we need to go find a battery and some gears. It's a crowbar. Oh, interesting. It's a plane! Flying machine, right. It's a fire. Just a wrench. Sorry, I forgot what parts we need to find again. Oh yeah. Do Calamus and Alua know anything about wrenches? About gears or batteries? Probably not. Hey, do you know where I could find a battery? Good question. We don't really use electricity in the Glen. But there are robots at the research station. Oh yeah, if there's a battery anywhere, they'd know where it is. Gotcha, thanks. That's a good hint, Calamus. Assuming I can get there. Do you know where I could find some gears? Gears? What's that? It's like a metal circle thing with teeth. A circle with teeth? Ah, that sounds so silly. Like something Magpie would have. Oh yeah! Magpie? You know, the trader guy. He collects all kinds of funny stuff. I mean, he even keeps around broken glass and junk. Oh yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. He's such a weirdo. Aw, I liked him. Is that the voice I gave him? I'm sure it is. Oh, we can actually quick travel. It's interesting that he said that all the way from over there. Alright, so, oh, we need to get over there. Can we do anything about that? Use a sponge to walk across. Hey, gimme your battery. Nah, they don't have batteries anyways, because they're externally powered. Oh, glitch over here. See, it looks like we might be able to get all the way down here at least. The glitches might have moved a bit. Oh, we can go here. What will she say to us? Savior, you're here to see me. What happened to you? Hold on, I need to concentrate. The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines... Oh, she's holding them all together? You're making the vines grow. Is that why there are vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together? My power's the best I could do, yes. That's... Should I leave the sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it. Tempting, but I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but stress is good for this, fear is good. Makes me strong, vines grow faster. But I'm at ease, the vines might retreat. Oh, if I'm at ease. They're all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children. My final hours mustn't go to waste. The people deserve to live, even if just for another day. Yikes. I have something to ask of you. Yes, it looks like most of the bridges around the glen are broken and... That's right, the bridges. You need to cross them on your own pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah, is that possible? Difficult. Bridges are in very specific locations over water. Need to find the right points. Vines must be very strong too. An undertaking. Oh, but possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Please stand back. Oh man. What happened? Are you okay? Are you... Man. I don't have anything she could possibly use, do I? Absolutely not. That is Sorrow Town. At least we were able to make a baby you in another reality that now it'll no longer exist. Alright, so is the bridge over here gonna be... Yeah, she did it. She did it for us. Hey dude. The bridge to the forest was just restored. The village evacuees should be able to find better fishing spots here. The plant spirit is really looking out for us, isn't she? Yeah. You don't even know, buddy. The rams! The land fragmentation is happening faster and faster now, but looks like the vines are slowing it down. We better be able to find the demon ram. My mommy is making food for everyone. I want to help her catch fish, but I'm not a grown-up yet. What? Kids can fish. Hey. You got a gear? Oh, you're the trader guy. Sure am. You here to trade? Because if you are, then I got bad news for you. A lot of my stuff is back in my cart, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left, though. Oh, do you have anything like gears? Gears? Like the metal spiny things? I don't think I have anything like that. Wait. I do have this box thing that you can wind up and play a song. That's a music box! Yeah, I bet there's lots of little metal bits in there. Oh, that might work, but I'm not sure if I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things. Oh, what am I saying? You're the savior. Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around for much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it. Oh, thank you! Oh, that's really cool of you. Very cool and very reasonable. By the way, if you ever see a big guy with goggles and a cool helmet, tell him the trader in the glen said hi. Also ask him if he has any more music boxes for trading. Will do. Oh yeah, so that's the person that they met. Sigh, we won't last long now, will we? The sun can't fix the squares, the sun can't restore the land. This island has more moss covering it than our village did. Would have been nice to build a settlement here. Too late now, I guess. Oh, yikes. The vines are everywhere. The plant lady must be protecting us. Yeah. Are you okay? I want to go back home. Oh. Our village was ransacked by the squares not long ago. Most of us made it out alive, but we can't really go back anymore. Oh. Squares are bad news, man. I was a squares are bad news, man guy. He's so cash about it, though. And here's our ram friend. What a day. That's it. He doing good. Nothing's biting. Oh, are the fish even doing okay? Alright, what's in this one house? Oh, is it the stew? Oh, hello, Messiah. Would you like some stew? I made enough to feed a whole village. Literally. It's okay, thanks. No! At least I think it's fish. They look kind of like snakes. It's fish stew. Eat it, Nico. Jeez. It's a bed. Well, more like a mattress. Looks like the glen is deteriorating faster than ever now. Alright, so I got the gears. Let's see if we can get down to the research station and get them bats. I guess technically you didn't even need to visit the research station last time, because all we got from it was the water. Some vines just grew around this bridge, almost as if it was an intentional repair effort. Yeah. Hello, person. The research station is currently experiencing some technical difficulties. I can tell even the bridge on the way here was... Are you sent here by Dr. Silverpoint? No? Oh, carry on then. By the way, do you know where I could find a battery for a flying machine? I do not. Alright. Do you know where I could find a battery for a flying machine? I have a battery integrated into my system. It cannot be used to power other things. Oh. Would you happen to know where I could find a battery for a flying machine? What is a flying machine? Never mind. Just ask for a general purpose battery, Nico, you silly. Have you checked the power room? Oh yeah, that's right, they have a working battery place. Anomalies are increasing. Oh no, does that mean I'll have to take it and then all these robots will shut down? Hello, person. This is the main generator of the glen. Hello, would you happen to know where I could find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency. I do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device. Oh right, I almost forgot. We have to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we, Mary? If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from the generator. Oh, wait, but if we take the battery here, all you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Mary and I should go find another one. Negative. This is the only battery in the glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must. Oh. Oh, man. I guess we have no choice but to take this, Mary. Don't you make that happy sound at me, game. You boo-boo butt. Yeah, so we got the music box. And we got the charged battery. Oh, man. Alright, so we should be able to travel to the graveyard. A wonderful place to go. Sorry, I forgot. Oh. Okay, so charge battery. We found a battery. Oh, nice. I honestly wasn't expecting it. It's from the generator on one of the islands. The research station? Yeah, it was powering all the robots there. I felt bad for taking it. We can always just give it back later. Alright. We still need a few gears to put this engine back together. Please do what you must to find some. Alright, can I just give you the music box, or do I have to separate them? We found a music box! It should have gears in it, right? I assume so, but this looks like one of the ones that my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? My dad makes a lot of things. Where did you get this from, by the way? A trader from the village gave it to me. I see. I remember father saying that he used to trade with some of the people here. He did always love traveling the world despite, well... sorry, I started rambling. The gears in there are compatible with the engine. Although it pains me to have to take it apart. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. I just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Do you mind keeping me company? So is your dad the author, or was he just another character? How's it going? Slow. The connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of these ports. And there's this bolt that keeps getting stuck and... oh, don't worry, I'm making some progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight. If you say so. What will happen once we get there? We need to bring Proto back first, and then we need to go find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. Do you remember her from the last time you were in this world? Oh, is it the fox? What does she look like? This is going to sound strange, but she is a fox, yeah! Oh, I do remember talking to a fox at one point. You've met Rue. The memories are still really blurry, though. I see. Sigh. It's just hard, you know? Proto told me to think of this world like a dream, but then I got so caught up with... and I just kinda forget... I forget that everything here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember, and then I just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but... knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me not to ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well, I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. I wish Rue was here. She's so much better explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved in the world machine? You could say that. The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? How everything is code? Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code, most of the time irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, more stable version. You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he? Yeah. But how? If everyone in the world is code, how can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So what happened? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was, too caught up with the other stuff at the time to think about it. If you know of it at least, then. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, the other two, none of us are part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prototype was built to predict the future about the specifics of this messiah. But as his predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the Messiah would not even have been born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years, but some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet, the world machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. This is the frickin' inner light. Star Trek. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is there's no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So, aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. father caught on to the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code kinda just ended up floating in the void indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. Murray? Yeah, the operator, Mary, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process. So Murray was a living person you needed to borrow? No, that would be you. But why me? I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I do not know. We really need to get going. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you are ready. Alright. I understand if you are upset, but please try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us. And that includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. The world means a lot to him, you know. So, how does flying work? Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect. Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway. Well, a word of precaution before you take to the air. Please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you're in the air. I'll try. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Alula where I'm going. You mean those two running over here now? Nico! Bad news! The boat is gone. What? It's the squares! It looks like they're heading in this direction. That's fast. Calamus, right? Yeah? How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is of priority that I take you to the city first, Nico. Well, we're just gonna leave them here? But what about them? I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there. You're taking us to the city! If you wish. Oh yeah! Alright, I will be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then. You guys sure you'll be fine here? Mm-hmm. The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then, I guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go. Alright. You two better be frickin' okay. If you're not okay, I'll kill you. Oh no, stop making things that are so adorable while everything's horrible. No, it's too cute. It's too cute for everything going on. Nico Babu. Oh, I made it. You okay there? That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Reactions from first-timers are always delightful to watch. Hey Mary, that was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch at least, right? And Cedric? Yeah, thanks. What for? Flying! Oh, you're welcome. And for answering my questions back there too, and for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world though. So I'll help you the best that I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you, and Prototype even if he's broken right now. I'm glad you are taking it so well, Nico. And I'm glad that we have met as well. Despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up the siblings too. That's true, those two have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? I remember having to fix an elevator button. Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay? Got it! Alright, now let me just... No, you fucking don't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They're trapped on the island. Calamus, Alula, they're... We don't have much time left. Nico, change your plans. Please give me the memory disk. Alright. Listen carefully, it's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime. Alright, what about you though? I'm going to bring Prototype back. Whoa! Whoa! Are you okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. Hey, Mary. Let's do our best. Shit.